We're part of the Paediatric Pain Research Group here at UCL, Great Ormond Street Institute of Child Health, and we're working with University of Toronto to try and understand chronic pain in children. And we've had long collaborations between UCL and University of Toronto, but with the Global Engagement Award, it's given us the chance to actually expand our collaborations into clinical research for children with chronic pain, and that's quite a new area for us. So what we've been able to do is bring together a whole team of people, because pain's a very complex experience. It's got sensory components, but also there'll be physiological responses and emotional responses. And so we can't just look at one single aspect. And so we have a team that includes clinicians from Great Ormond Street and from Sick Kids in Toronto, so two of the largest paediatric centres that have specific interests in pain in children, and also join with researchers using a range of techniques. So looking at sensory testing, using brain MRI, and also a lot of different questionnaires, because we know that pain is not only how strong it is or where it is, it also has a huge effect, particularly in children, on their mood, their ability to socialise and go to school, and also on the family more generally.
My name is Charlie, I'm 14 and I've been suffering from chronic pain since birth. The research that I was participating in, it was definitely enjoyable for me, as I was able to see different types of sensitivity tests and participate in them. It gave me a massive insight into the actual world of chronic pain and your senses in general. So yeah, I'm glad that I took part in it. So I was born with bilateral talipes, and from as young as I can remember, it affected me. As I've got older, the pain has stuck with me, but I've learnt to bear with it a lot better, and that's something that Great Ormond Street definitely helped me with, that and the confidence as well. So when I get out of bed now, I can deal with the pain.
The types of pain and the frequency of chronic pain in children has really been underestimated in the past. And one of the big problems is that people don't get enough education and training, and that's another aspect that we're working with the people in Toronto to improve teaching and training, but also so that we can have more specific information about the mechanisms of pain in children. At the moment, a lot of the treatments we use are extrapolated from adults, but children do have different conditions, and we need to consider how their age, and some things are different for males and females. And so all those things mean that we really need to more specifically look at the type of chronic pain children are experiencing, and also the impact it's having on their lives. We've got one joint publication in process, another one on the way. We've also had a grant submitted, and again got other submissions pending, so that we can expand the collaboration.
It's wonderful to be able to work with Chris Clark and his team here at UCL, as they have extensive experience of MRI neuroimaging during childhood, and it's been fantastic to be able to work with Massimo Ayedi from the University of Toronto, who has expertise in neuroimaging in adults with chronic pain. This collaborative grant, it has made a really big difference in accelerating the progress of our research, because it really makes a difference being able to get everyone together in the same place to discuss our research and hypotheses, to look at data and analysis, and also to plan joint grant applications and joint papers.
As part of this collaboration, I have received this PhD studentship between UCL and the University of Toronto, which is amazing because it allows me to be part of this multidisciplinary team and to learn from experts from all over the world. And this is really important because it brings together all these areas of expertise, which will hopefully drive this project so we can improve the management of chronic pain in children.
Chronic pain in children affects a surprising number of children. I think it has been under-recognised in the past, and it's still not well resourced generally in health systems, so there are very few specialised pain management clinics. And I think that there's also hidden economic costs with families needing to take time off work and care for their children. So overall, I hope that we'll be able to emphasise the need for better understanding of pain in children, and trying to ensure that they get earlier and more appropriate management, because I think this will have an impact for the rest of their long-term outcomes and their subsequent adult life.